Welcome back. So now that we have an understanding of major scales, let's talk about minor scales. Now, if you notice up here, I have it drawn quite a bit longer than the major scale. But don't be confused, the minor scale is exactly the same length as the major scale. I've done this to show you a relationship between the major scale and the minor scale. So, to summarize it, the minor scale is exactly the same as a major scale, starting on the sixth scale degree. Okay, so we'll see more about what that means here. So if we think of the C major scale, remember it's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and we have our dotted line there showing the end of that. What I'm doing basically is if I play the whole scale, but I start on scale degree sixth, in this case it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. It includes the same pitches, that is to say that both of them have no accidentals in it, but it has a very different quality to it. So let's take a listen to the A minor scale. A little hiccup with the fingers in there, but that's okay. So our minor scale is very similar to the major scale. In fact, it is a major scale. We're just starting it somewhere else. And you don't need to worry about this right now, but actually you can start a major scale on any of its pitches, and that gives you a different mode of the scale. Okay, and in this case, we're going to start it on the sixth scale degree. Now, we can build this using the exact same pattern we had before of whole steps and half steps. If we start on the actual letter name of the scale, so in this case A minor, if we start on A, the pattern is whole, half, whole, half, whole, whole. But remember that the minor scale is just a variation of the major scale, and I want you to see the pattern embedded in this. Whole, half, whole, half. It's the same pattern. We're just shifting it, starting it somewhere else. And then the other thing to notice is how the intervals change down here. Whereas in the major scale, we had all major and perfect intervals. In the minor scale, we're going to have all minor and perfect intervals. A minor second, a minor third, minor sixth, minor seventh, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, perfect octave. So those perfect intervals stay the same, but all of those major intervals will flip to minor. Okay, so this is, if you've understood how to build the major scale, you can really easily build the minor scale. All you have to do is use this new pattern. A to B is a whole step, B to C is a half step, C to D is a whole step, D to E is a whole step, E to F is a half step, F to G is a whole step, and G to A, another whole step. That completes the pattern. So it's as simple as that when you are building it. What I really want you to understand is that there's a relationship here. Okay, C major is related to A minor. They share the same pitch collection. They all use the white keys on the keyboard. Neither have sharps and flats. All of that is to say exactly the same thing, that they are different ways of writing the same collection of pitches. And it sounds different depending on where you start it, but they are related to one another. If I am playing something, let's say I'm playing something in C major, I can very easily switch to A minor. Okay, all of those pitches belong to the same scale, so they all sound good together. And it's just where we're starting it changes sort of the color of that. Now, as opposed to, like, if I was showing you E flat last time, if I start playing with E flat in there, notice the difference. Notice how that new chord, that new melody I'm playing really like takes a turn into, it's a bit abstract what I'm saying here, but it doesn't sound as closely related as A minor. And that's the important thing to know here, is that there's a relationship between A minor and C, and the way you're going to find it is from the major scale It's the 6th scale degree. That is the minor scale.